All right, we had to start over. Something happened, so the nonce business is fixed. Um, you can comment on the websites now. One of my daughters is getting a webcam for me. She says you should just keep doing videos. You get more information in your videos than you do when you type. And this is true. So they're getting me a webcam, and they want me to continue doing videos. And remember to say like and subscribe at the end of it. So let's get so yeah. So we're doing videos for now, and they're buying me a webcam. I don't know when it gets here. They got it off Amazon. So we're still a little poor quality, poor lighting. I don't know. The sound always sounds good when I upload it. But anyways, let's get on with it. We were in the crash course in CSS was the very first lesson section, and it had about 20 some lessons inside of it. We're talking about divs and spans to begin with, divs and spans in CSS, class, ID, and style attributes, which the div is used for generic content for flow, and the span is used for phrasing elements. Phrasing can fit inside of a sentence, images, and links, usually it says. And then flow cannot fit inside a sentence, images, or links, usually. I put up two new links, one to Grid and one to Flexbox. You can go see those links, and they'll explain to you what it is. Then we talked about a media, and it gave me a media list. You can either have all, print, screen, or speech. To define a media type, and the media attribute is added to the link or style tag, and the assigned value of the media type. If the media type attribute is not included, it defaults to all. So you would have less than, style, media equals, quotation marks on each side, all, and then end style. The reason is if I want a part of the website to be for print, then I need to style it in a certain way. If I need it for speech, where a reader is coming along and reading, it will be styled for speech readers that speak to people that are blind or need help hearing or seeing. And then the screen, which they said is the most popular one, is where you're designing the media for just the screen. So like you do when you're browsing every day. And then all means it's just set for all. It defaults, like I said, to all. Media targets multiple media, also screen width and height, orientation, and crafting pages for multiple devices. So if a video, then you have, 430 by 620, the height and width of the screen. You want to get that in there. And then they have at media print with the little brackets. Meta name viewport equals viewport, content equals width of the device width, and then the initial scale is 1. So you want to put in there in the viewport what it is you want in there. We'll go over that in a second. The viewport meta tag helps pages adjust correctly for all devices, and you use it on all pages. So it's there to make it look better, so to speak, and make it from messing up. That's why you have it on all pages. We went through units of measurement. Absolute units have a basis in the physical world. It depends on the resolution and size of the user's device to use pixels. You use pixels for designing for the screen is the most popular in the absolute units area. Relative units are relative to the size of other things. The window size, the font size, the container element size. When designing for the screen, it's standard to use just M's and rems. And percentages you can use as well on the relative units side of it. M's and Rams are used with M's like EM, and then Rams like REM. I just have the plural on it because it's what it's talking about, all of them. M's and Rams are used for almost everything. Again, the exception to the rule is the height and width, which is in pixels. If the font size of the HTML element is 14 pixels, then 1M would be 14 pixels. Don't have much here. No, I have a little bit. Here we go. Rams are similar to M's. The R in Rams stands for root. One rem is equal to the root font size. So if you have a rem that decides all of the font sizes, and you'll have that in the root, and it's going to put in there what you want, like 1 rem, 2 rems, 1.5 rems, and that would be in the root because you want everything to go along with that. You can use percentages as well. They create flexible layouts that change according to the size of the browser window. Width and height create boxes that grow or shrink. So 1M would be 100%. They have other units like inches, IN, centimeters, CM, points, PT, picas, PC, and they're used for designing print. Again, like something you want people to print out. It'd be done for that. Viewport units. VW is 1/100th of the width. VH is 1/100th of the height. Vmax is the size whichever is larger, height or width. And then Vmin is the size whichever is smaller, H or N. M, W, H or W, height or width. You'll have to excuse me. This is all new to me, so it's going to take some practice. CSS properties are either inherited or non-inherited, with an element goes in a specified. With an element goes in the unspecified. When an element goes unspecified, then the parent value is used. A common inherited element is font size, which you have. We'll just go over that in a second. And then if a non-inherited goes unspecified, it gets the default value. A common non-inherited property is border. Inherit value can be used to force to inherit the parent value. It overrides the other values. And then we're starting on CSS fonts, but I'm trying to see if I already discussed. Hold on. Why not? You shouldn't be doing this. I don't see it in here. Where is it gone? I'm trying to see about selectors, but no, I've already gone through selectors with you guys. Combinators, yep. Descendant, child, general sibling, adjacent sibling. Yeah, I've gone all of it. All right. That's it. Again, you'll have to excuse me. This is still new to me. So I'm going to be a little fumbling and talking a little bit, but I'll try and get it all out. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching. If anybody happens to be watching, like and subscribe. I don't know why, but my daughter says you got to. Okay, like and subscribe. Other than that, I'm starting on CSS fonts. So the next time I come back here, I'll be discussing CSS fonts. All right, thank you very much. Have a nice day.